But you know what else you got to deal with? You got to deal with the feckless loser Republicans. That's what you got to deal with. I mean, you can't make this stuff up, right? It is the 16th of December. They have been in power for a year. Does anybody have any idea if they have come up with anything close to a healthcare plan? Answer, no. Not. I mean, they're nowhere close to a consensus. The Obamacare subsidies are running out. People are going to get massive increases. They have no plan, no consensus. They have nothing. Zero. They're just going to let it expire. And then the proverbial you-know-what is going to hit the fan and it's going to spray back in their face. They have no chance of winning these midterms if they don't fix this. What are they doing? This is the worst do-nothing Congress in history. They have done nothing in a freaking year, except pass the one big, beautiful bill, and that was with an enormous amount of arm twisting. They can't even get my every AM car radio on the floor. Every car with an AM radio. They got 290 sponsors, 300 sponsors. They can't even get that to the floor. They're nothing. They do nothing. Obstructionist, jackasses, do nothing, Republican Congress. Zero. It is unbelievable. So here's what happens. There's nowhere to any consensus on what to do with healthcare, right? Nothing. And Chip Roy says, first of all, Chip, you're running for attorney general, so get out of my face, okay? So Chip says, we are rightly going to reject this enrichment of the insurance companies. Well, what is your freaking plan? What is your plan? You've been there a year in the majority. The hell have you done, Chip? You've done jack, okay? Nothing. At least Kiggins has a plan. You, my friend, don't have a plan. Griffith has a plan. You, my friend, have no plan. Now, moderates in the House, which I'm with on this, are vowing to get a concession or derail the whole package today if their show vote is scuttled. They should have a vote. Now they don't even have a vote. Brian Fitzpatrick and Kiggins, two Republicans, Fitzpatrick, Pennsylvania, Kiggins, Virginia, already have a substantial number of Republican signatures. Now, they should get this discharged, and the Democrats should vote for it. But see, the Democrats aren't going to vote for it either because they don't want to solve the problem, because they want them to expire so that people get hammered so they can get the upper hand politically and win as people suffer. This is infuriating. This should be infuriating to everybody. I am with the Democrats on this. I want these subsidies extended for a year with caps and a $5 buy-in to stop the fraud and phantom insurance, as Morgan Griffith so eloquently and succinctly pointed out to us 2 weeks ago. By the way, this guy Griffith, this guy's something special. He's a country lawyer boy, but I tell you what, that's the guy you want with you in a foxhole. Guy's really good. So I love this guy, but he was right. So, but the Democrats, if this gets to the floor, the Democrats are going to vote no because they don't want 1 year, they want 3 years, but they don't want anything. They want these to expire, and then they want to shut the government down January 31st to sink the economy again, which we will get blamed for again, which then will ensure we get blown out in November. I mean, I'm sitting here in D.C. on the radio and TV, and I figured this out in like 7 minutes with you today. And here I am hoping a moderate Democrat bill passes because the alternative is electoral Armageddon. Not it's because I like Obamacare or I like the subsidies or I want it to continue. It has nothing to do with that. Zero. Here's what it has to do with. One thing. You had a year and you did nothing. You went on a lot of vacations, I guess. You went back to your districts. You accomplished nothing other than the one big, beautiful bill, which President Trump was on the phone at midnight twisting arms. You didn't get a damn thing done. This is the worst, weakest, most feckless, do-nothing Republican Congress since Eisenhower or Truman or whatever it was, 1940-something. These people did nothing. There's no there's no theme. There's no message. There's no contract with America. There's nothing. I mean, I'm dumbfounded by it. Freaking Kiggins in Virginia Beach is the only one that she saw this coming in July. Think what you want to. Kiggins is a rhino. Kiggins is a never try. You know what? Stop. Okay, that is so old. It's boring. Okay, it's really boring. Ideology, I'm going to say it again to you every day so you internalize it. Our ideological battle was 2024. Our battle in 2026 is one thing, results and quality of life. How we get there, there's a multitude of ways, but right now we're going nowhere. Quality of life and results. We got our president, we got our Congress. Now we got to get results. We've had a year, other than one bill, we've done nothing. These guys have done nothing. Don't be telling me about have a slim majority. The Democrats could have a one vote majority and they pass everything. They won't do the filibuster in the Senate. They don't do anything either. They operate from fear. When you operate from fear, you lose. When you play not to lose, you lose. Ryan Day goes for a field goal, 4th and 1 on the 2-yard line with 2 minutes to go to tie the game. You lose. Run the ball, get a yard, win the game. You play to win the game, not to not lose. When you play to not lose, you lose.